Hello there. I was doing some side quests off screen and a certain someone took off his mask. It wasn't it wasn't a voice side quest or anything, but it's Gray. Gray now has his mask off. Yeah, that's about it. We met with his wife and she somehow convinced him. But yeah, good stuff. He's not what we're focusing on right now though. Where is Riku and Banana? I finally found the items needed for their side quest, so let's do theirs. Old man? Not that old, I don't think. Probably like 50s-ish. 60s at most. Those guys are still fighting. Nothing ever changes. I believe, yep, it's over here. Mr. Tempapa. Group has 2 grandpas now. Okay. And then I have just the thing.
Which one was it again?
This one.
Here is extra special something. Show me.
And finished!
Mmm, what this?
This pride and joy of Manana. Please
Fish.
feast eyes on it. Cerise Caprice Aqua Pazza.
This certainly something.
Eat while still hot.
Yes, yes.
Oh-ho.
How
Just
is
a
Manana's
cartoony
cook?
bite sound effects.
Well, did it not agree with you?
Oh no! Is Manana a terrible cook?
Come with Tim, Papa.
Ah,
Where are you going?
We want to hear impressions of Manana's cooking. No more yak-yakking, just follow.
okay. Sure.
Where is he taking us?
Manana not quite sure, but happy to blindly follow.
Okay. Tempapa? Tempapa? There's a... Tempapa? Ah! Hello! This is fine. We avoided it somehow. Through here. There's a little house!
Here is House of Tim, Papa.
It's like Napon. It's like the Napon-sized ones in
house.
Mac.
Correct.
Not Macna.
Lopon must be
Frontier
far from
Village.
humans.
Are you sure you don't mind bringing us here?
Well, it's not good, but when this finish, I move house.
Okay.
I bring friends here to say thankings for meal. Cooking of Manana is not bad,
Oh, really?
but it also not good.
So it was bad.
Oof.
But not tasty?
Taste was not bad, but that all. The problem is cooking utensils and making best use of cooking utensils.
Making best of utensils, but food of Manana should already be scrummy.
Adequate
Scrummy.
scrummage, not great.
Adequate scrummage.
Not great.
Correct. Damn Papa cannot allow food that is not great.
How can
Damn.
Manana become great? Please teach.
It's something that cannot be taught. Except, can Papa have list of things that friends ought to fetch him?
We have to.
So now
Find
we're going
more.
shopping.
And these things will make Manana's cooking even better.
Well, first go to see Samon and get particular thing.
Salmon.
You know Mr. Salmon?
Correct. Item is written on this paper. Samon will understand.
Manana and friends go obtain.
The other things can we collect? The finding should be.
Yes, understood. Riku and friends find things for Tempapa.
I've got questions, but if this makes dinner taste even better, there's no way I'm gonna pass up the chance.
Sure.
It cannot be denied that Manana's cooking has been indispensable thus far.
Okay. Then let's go and pay Mr. Salmon a visit.
I fetched all that food for you. And you want me to fetch more?
Selection of ingredients.
Well, no use whinging. Let's get to it.
Okay. Let me.
What are you hiding, little guy?
Let me see. But why? But why? I think I'll do that later. Cause I have no idea where to find those. Well, in other news, I found a little something
I'll come with you.
in
and we
the
will
city.
build the future.
Right here. Memorial Hall. I found two somethings actually, but we'll get to the other something later.
I think I might need a moment to reflect.
Alright, Nia. Let's go check out the statues.
Your Majesty, there you are.
This is 2 music, I'm pretty sure.
Please, it's Nia.
Yeah!
You aren't used to it yet, are you? I'm sorry, Please forgive me. It's just... It's fine. I may have taken my teasing a step too far there. I hope what I'm about to say doesn't come out the wrong way, but... Yes? It's just... You're our queen. We believed you were the one that gave us all life, and that we'd return to you in the end. You were like this awesome being high above. None of us could even dream of talking to you. And now you're just traveling along with us and chatting like it's an everyday thing. It's just really bizarre to me somehow. Like things have been switched around. It still feels a little strange. Could it be that it just hasn't sunk in yet? I see.
Perhaps. Yeah, this is 2 music, boys.
Well, it's the same for me. What? I'm sure I've told you this before, but please indulge me. While I was asleep in the Cloud Keep, I was getting information about what was happening in the world.
Right.
So I knew long before that you were not M, but an independent being called Mio. But it was nothing more than information. I wanted to truly know you more than anyone else.
Oof.
But I couldn't touch you, couldn't make contact. I felt so close to you, but you were still this distant, far-off thing. It was so frustrating.
Wanted to
Right
see
now,
her.
you're so close I can reach out and touch you, speak with you even. I never thought the day would come. It's a truly strange feeling. It's the same for me.
It's amazing, really, the way things worked out, don't you think?
For sure. If I hadn't become Ouroboros, I'd never have had the chance to meet you, Nia. Sometimes a
I
small
think
pebble starts
in
an avalanche
every
which changes your whole
reincarnation, you're
future.
Ouroboros.
Don't you think?
No, I don't think you can put it all down to chance.
Somehow ends up
What do you mean?
as Ouroboros.
I think we met because we were supposed to, Mio. It was meant to be. Because, to me, you're...
Hey! Mio! Nia!
Ah!
We're heading out soon, guys. Get a move on or you'll get left behind.
She's...
Okay, we're coming! Shall we go join the others?
Sure.
Why do you cut her
Let's
off
do that.
now?
Mio?
Yes?
Is it Nia?
I'm really glad we got to talk like this.
Yeah, me too. Nia.
There's no way they're not related, right? Well, at least one reincarnation, this reincarnation of her. Not specifically this reincarnation of her, but probably like her like earliest one. It could be the Nia's child that we saw in the picture.
I should write this all down.
She could be, but that's just a fleeting thought. There's another thing I saw with the other queen,
My mind is made up. You have my full support.
and it's in the castle. Cause why wouldn't it be? So we gotta check it out there. All right.
You're having a laugh. You think this is going to make it all better, do you?
Well, I will bear full responsibility. Otherwise, well, there is no otherwise.
What are you two bickering about?
Your Majesty, what a welcome sight to see you return.
Bro,
Has a problem arisen in my
we were
absence?
gone for like an hour.
Just a trifling matter, really.
Actually, we do have a bit of a problem on our hands, Your Majesty.
Hey, mind your...
We have to report the facts as they are. How much longer are you going to leave this hanging, eh?
What's the problem?
A couple of days ago, we had a small run-in with our Agnian opposites. Isol took care of them, but things got out of hand a little bit.
Out of hand, nothing. They insulted Her Majesty's honor. I'm spitting feathers.
Bruh.
But we'd no reason to fight. You were the one who earned their ire.
Did they come to any harm? You hurt them,
I only intended to scare them, but then they resisted.
so you sought to defeat them.
Bro.
No, nothing of the sort. They had no flame clocks, so I would never...
The presence of a flame clock is not what instigates a battle. The glimmerings of war are always there, within us. I imagine discovering that fact must have come as quite a shock to you.
Oof.
Circumstances aside, if you've incited their wrath, then I assume we haven't heard the end of this.
As you said, they have since begun to rally together in opposition.
I am ashamed. Truly ashamed.
Just because someone said something mean about the queen
Now that this
once.
has come to a head, I cannot but take
Sounds like
full
politics.
responsibility. I will thwart their objective, even if it should me my life.
You shall not. Do not speak of throwing your life away so lightly. I've already lost so many of my friends. I could not bear to lose another.
Aww. Man. She lost all her guards in the original game, then all the party members in the original game. Yeah.
Majesty.
I told you, did I not? You are my hope. I will speak to the Agnian chief retainer personally about the matter. In the meantime, cool your head. Any more unfinished business that I should know about?
Couple of house calls to make, Your Majesty. They want you at Colony 9 and the city.
Colony 9? So Xeon then?
Colony 9.
They've asked for some urgent backup following the recent Origin attack.
And the other request is from Monica. Wants you to give her people a pep talk.
The descendants of Ouroboros. I've caused such grief for them. And for an unfathomably long time.
But now they get to speak to their real queen. I'm sure they'll be overjoyed.
Yes, perhaps. Speaking face to face with another. There's nothing quite like it.
Melia?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm going to be taking up some more of your time.
Now you can cut that out. Agnes or Kevus, soldier or queen. What difference does it make?
The future is to be created by each and every person in the world. I think you were the one who taught us that.
True enough.
True.
Your unyielding spirit gives me the strength to go on.
Sometimes when Melia smiles, I see sadness in her eyes.
Man.
As if she's all alone in the world.
Man. No, Melia.
Well, better start making the rounds. We've got to stop by Colony 9, the city, and...
Agnes Castle, right?
Safe journey to you all.
From atop her throne. Oh, Colony 9's back up. And friction with Agnes. I want to kind of settle that one first. Let's go see Agnes with Melia. Oh, you got info. Just the kind of time I'd like those guys to be here, but alas. Toma, Zera, and Yodel are locked up deep inside the prison after all. They won't be seeing daylight anytime soon. What about those crazy strong guys? The ones that were locked up in the prison for yonks? Yeah, I did. The guys over in internal security will be run ragged. I can read, I swear. Jesus.
This sounds
Okay.
pretty
A diplomatic mission, is it?
Agnians are being untrustworthy as usual. I haven't got a clue what's going on inside their heads. Shh! Do you think it's really wise to be speaking like that in their territory? Got some bad mouthing. Don't see anything else. Oh! Nia's here. Hello.
Nia, this is a surprise.
Don't worry, I know the whole story. Oh, bloody hell! I see you are in good company.
Hello, Nia.
They're kindly serving as my bodyguard. They're assisting me with a number of other matters too.
The assistance goes both ways, actually.
We all one big happy family!
Yes, that's right. Family.
Indubitably. I have a rough grasp of our present predicament.
A Vin Diesel on the back.
You've come to hear their side of the story, have you not?
You make it sound as if these are no ordinary Agnians.
With Queen Melia's assistance, we have been closely monitoring them on both sides. I'll get to the point. These people belong neither to Keves nor Agnes.
To be precise, they were formerly Agnian soldiers, but now they claim to have lost their faith even in Agnes. This intense distrust of the future has driven them to wanton destruction.
So they stopped believing in anything, and now they just want to ruin things for everyone.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's awful.
The Keves and Agnes of today are founded upon mutual trust and respect. At least that is the mood we try to foster. But the reality is that not all of us can readily accept these changes.
The recent outburst was just an act of passion. But if like-minded people were to congregate...
They may gain enough momentum to pose a legitimate threat, is that it? So they're the ones who have incited the latest uproar, I take it.
We might have to prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Minanabite, what make worst case so bad?
He means there could be an attack on the Queen's life.
That worse than worst case?
Sounds American.
That's one of the reasons. But we simply can't afford to leave this be.
I'm having a problem, so I'm gonna make it everyone's problem.
Rather, they feel they are at an impasse. One cannot so easily change their way of life or how they view the world.
Perhaps I ought to assert my authority as queen after all, and...
No. If you lock horns with them now, it's very possible they will shut you out completely. I would rather have you prepare to welcome them in with open arms.
That's incredibly kind of you.
So, where do we find these troublemakers?
It seems they're lying low at Hovering Reef 6.
Seriously? That's right next to the castle.
Presumably they approached under the guise of their fellow Agnian soldiers. The castle isn't on particularly high alert, so it makes sense that they wouldn't arouse too much suspicion.
Yes, as sad as it is, I hear they're pooling their forces. You'd best be on your guard.
Fear not. I am no stranger to battle. And besides, look at my entourage.
You shouldn't have to get used to this. Experience can make a person stronger, it's true, but it can't take away one's pain. That goes for queens too, you know.
The mood's turned dark all of a sudden.
Oof.
I'm aware of that. Thank you, Nia.
Take care, you guys.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
That's nice getting to see both of them interact, though. More. Right, Hovering Reef 6. Right by Colony 11. They friends, yeah. Alright, let's head over there.
So even Agnes's elite haven't been able to penetrate this vastness?
I must commend Colony 11 for their tremendous achievements. In truth, I feel somewhat intimidated.
Sure, I'll grab that. I'll yank that real quick.
Let's just sneak a peek.
I'm gonna slide down
Something so valuable
in there.
And off we go.
Whee. Go to the next one, I think.
Quite
They
a
must
rare
accept
sight.
their fate.
What? Okay, it's a Ropple.
do anything stupid, Melia.
Nor should you, Lance.
Weren't they just talking about like formalities and queens and stuff? Did Noah fall somehow?
Agni and Autolevs.
They've hauled those things out here. Can't catch a break, can we? As Lady Nia informed us, we should expect them to be hiding in an ambush somewhere on this island. I must remind you that we are only here to negotiate. If possible, I would like to avoid combat.
If possible. But what if they're the ones to come at us first?
Then suppress them at once. We could even disable their levnesses, so that they have nothing with which to fight back.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask for a while now. You really know how to handle yourself in a scrap, don't you?
Yes.
Indeed.
I'm no stranger to the field of battle. Nor is this the first attempt on my life.
What? Even though you're the queen?
Precisely because I am the queen. Is it really so strange for nobles to be acquainted with violence? There was even an assassin within my family once.
Is Tyrea gone?
I'm sorry. I hope we didn't bring back painful memories for you.
Is Tyrea gone?
Probably. It's perfectly fine. Many are the things that have shaped me into who I am today. Learning to accept my weaknesses, understanding each other's differences, opening one's heart to others.
You must have been in some real good company to learn all that.
Perhaps, yes. Back when I was young and naive, my companions taught me some invaluable lessons.
And you took those lessons to heart. That's how you came to be such a magnificent queen.
Though times may change, their teachings will never fade. Which is why I still believe. I believe that our last breaths should not be those of despair.
Alright. They're level 80. Are they over there?
Not to worry, just stick
Not
to the
fine.
plan.
I'll take him on. Please stop targeting me. Uni. Ow. So nice that way we still have the battle music for the previous game. At least the remix. Yeah, that's fine. Is it this way? Is it really this way? Okay, it goes around, I think.
Oh, that's a rare one.
Yeah, if Tyrea is anywhere, she's gonna be in this quest, but I think she's dead.
We can't leave it like this.
What do you mean by echoed?
Hello? Nobody at home?
Hello? Everyone is home.
Don't move!
Melia.
I'll handle this. My name is Melia Antiqua. I wish only to speak with you.
Speak with us. Rip us to shreds, more like, Queen of Keves.
You are the ringleader, are you? State your name.
And why should I tell you? The world I once knew is gone. They told us defeating Keves was the only way for us to be saved. It was the right thing to do. The just thing to do, and I believed it. Do you realize how many of my friends died in pursuit of that dream? You think I can just tell them, yeah, sorry guys, you died for nothing?
He's lost his cool. Maybe we should step in and deal with him. But Melia told us she'd handle this.
You ruined it! You joined forces with the Agnian Queen, and you drilled these notions into our heads!
I don't get what you mean by echo. I get that it's like merged of the two, but
then sully our
I don't get what you
reasons
mean by
to live.
echo.
My friends died that day, but you've killed them all over again!
And that's why you've decided to
Oh,
destroy
boy.
everything.
That's right. We don't need a shitty world like this anyway.
Is that all?
I told you to stay where you are!
Melia!
Not real. Yeah,
Hey!
It's like
What are you trying to pull?
I could ask you the same thing.
fabricated by Mobius.
Why do you hesitate? You could attack me right now.
True.
Shut up!
You have no desire to destroy anything. You are simply trying to get by in a world where nothing makes sense anymore. And that's why I'm here.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh no, we're actually fighting. Okay. For level 80, this isn't very difficult.
Fire and ash! So that's how it is. That's how you look down at us.
Sorry?
I know all about you. You queens live longer than any of us could ever dream.
Do they want to, though?
You aren't like us, are you? That's how you can just sit on your thrones, toying with our lives like...
She is like us. If you hurt her, she feels pain. She bleeds all the same.
Mio.
That's why she came all this way to hear your story. She wants to know more about you. She wants to share her time with you.
Yeah, right. Our lives are like the blink of an eye to her ilk.
Just because she lives longer, it doesn't mean she's any different from you. We're all here, aren't we? We're all alive.
That's enough,
Thanks,
Mio.
Mio. Oh, well.
I see now how you feel about all this.
Mate, have you been making that speech to the Kavesi officers too? Telling everyone that Melia is different to everyone else?
You bet I did. She's so far up herself it makes me sick.
If anyone's warped, distorted here, it's you.
Ugh.
Then what am I supposed to do? Who else am I supposed to take my rage out on?
That musical timing wasn't intentional. I just did that.
Pure, unadulterated truth.
Okay.
That I cannot tell you.
Unless that was programmed like the You Will Know Our Names finale, but
You must have
I
realized
doubt
by
it.
now. There is no weight to the truth of another if you cannot judge it for yourself. If you must have an object of hatred in order to live your life, then let it be me. But promise me that someday you'll live for the things that truly have worth, just as you and your comrades in arms once did.
It's already too late. I can't go back. Not after what I've done.
I highly
Come
doubt
on,
that.
man.
You are still breathing, are you not?
Are you alright?
I told you. I am no stranger to battle. Besides, I could not tolerate simply watching from the sidelines.
Melia.
There's sadness, frustration, anger. I shall never forget these feelings. Come. Let us proceed to the next location.
Okay. Oh, I think you mean like reincarnations. Is that what you mean?
What are you hiding, little guy?
Because that's so much easier to understand than echoes. Quests. These ones. Yeah, let's do Colony 9. That is in Aitia. They aren't reborn from the... But they are technically reborn from the original, because they're the same person. Hey. Oh, it's down.
Over there.
That'll leave a bruise. Be more gentle, Commander.
Don't expect miracles. I'm trying my best to heal you here.
I'm a defender class, my guy.
Here, let me.
Thank you, miss. That would be great. What? You're...
That should suffice.
She does have some healing. She has the Summon Aqua and healing gift.
Can you walk?
But I don't. Those aren't arts in this game, at least.
I think
Well,
so.
she might have Summon Aqua as an option when she's summoning elements.
Queen
but,
Melia. To what do we owe the honor?
What good is a ruler if they cannot send aid to their people in times of need? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Xeon. Please, let me have your report.
Hey! Hey, look! Isn't that the Queen?
What? Like the real deal?
Right, back to my post. Excuse me. Origin's attack unfortunately caused a landslide near
reincarnated.
Alfeto Valley entrance. We've been treating the wounded, and also dispatched a survey team to scan the area. The thing is, we've lost contact with the survey team.
Oh no.
The line just went dead.
There was a really loud sound earlier on. Could be more rocks.
I see. Then we'll take it from here. Uni, how are you doing over there?
Healing well, because I'm
I've
an
healed up the
actual
worst of
healer.
them. Now they just need a little R&R.
Oh, really? I've got to lie down?
Come on. If you've got the energy to flap your trap already, you'll be back on your feet in no time.
I see I had no cause to worry.
How many were on the survey team?
The original never died, so they can't be reborn. Then how do you explain and Noah?
3. One was piloting the Levnis. Okay. I've sent the landslide's location to your iris. You can confirm it for yourself.
Got it.
If you
I
happen to
assume
see
just
an
like
Anita
10
from the
years have
survey
passed.
team, could you tell her to give back what she owes? Because I'll be
Anita.
waiting here until she does.
I'll be sure to deliver the message. I'm so sorry to have let this come to pass, everyone. This ordeal will be over ere long.
You watch yourself too, Your Majesty. Don't want to see you get hurt neither.
I hope you find our friends.
These guys are a lot more friendly than
We've made some new friends.
You
the other
really
folk.
love Colony 9, don't you, Uni? I can tell from the way your wings perk up.
Really? That's
Uncomfortable.
I can
Oh, so
tell
that's
with
how
your
they do it.
wings. For a while now, he may very well not come back. Oh, that might be the problem. Oops. Oh no. Anyway, where's that? All the way over there. Echo time? I still do not know what you mean by echo.
Hey, look at that. A survey branch Levnis.
Quickly, we must rescue them at once.
Hello? Jesus.
Hello? Who's... there?
It's all right. We're here to help. Stay still. I'll get that heavy thing off you right this instant.
Right, that's her injuries about treated.
You're a survivor by nature. Good fortune that we made it in time.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. I thought I was a goner. Say, you wouldn't happen to be Anita by any chance? Yeah, I'm Anita. Oh, that's great news. There was a guy in the rescue tent who was really worried about you. He said he wanted you to pay him back or something?
I suspect that was merely an excuse. He seemed really rather worried. Very insistent that you make it back.
Ah, it's got to be Kurt. We've been in the same unit since first term. He can be a little faint-hearted at times. I'd better go and try to calm him down.
Ah, so you've been joined at the hip since childhood?
Joined at the... sorry?
I mean that you were inseparable. You've had a special connection throughout your lives.
Still has some
You understand each other's feelings and you lift each other up.
original world language.
That's what I'm trying to say. Your friends are irreplaceable. Be sure to treasure them.
Yes, Mom. Thank you. Thank you.
Does she have someone in mind herself? There's someone out there special to her.
Man.
But then, she was imprisoned in Origin for so long. So maybe they're already...
Man.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
There's more.
His foot's trapped. We'll need to move the rubble very carefully.
Using arts would be far too dangerous. In which case...
Someone call for heavy lifters?
Yeah. We'll clear this out in no time.
Up.
You're in safe hands now.
Yes. Thank you.
Hang in there just a little longer. We don't want to overlook anything.
There's one more over there.
This was a nice find.
Oh no. Is he alive?
Hold on. It's going to be okay. There was a
second landslide. Don't mind me. Look for the others.
We're well aware, but firstly...
Feels warm.
Do not move from this spot. We're going to check the immediate area.
Yes. Of course.
Is that everyone?
Right. I think that's the lot of them accounted for.
Cool.
I wouldn't relax just yet. The landslides have formed a sharp incline, in turn increasing the risk of loose rocks. I hardly need to state this, but the possibility of further landslides remains high.
Getting caught in another landslide would be undesirable. We must make some distance, and quickly. Back to Colony 9.
Let's go. Quickly, you say? I have quick travel. Oh, everyone's waiting. They made it back.
The Queen has returned! Welcome back! We're glad to see you safe, Your Majesty!
We were at the site of the landslide, but the situation remains precarious. It is vital that we remove the remaining rocks upon the slope in the coming days. You shall have the castle's aid, of course. But your own assistance in this matter would also be most appreciated.
Oh, we'd be glad to help. Never want to have to go through this again.
But if we hadn't, we'd never have got to meet Queen Melia. I don't regret it, because I learned today that we weren't forsaken.
Forsaken?
The only time we normally ever get to meet Your Majesty is at the homecoming. We've been through so many bitter times, but we've never known you to help us. Not so directly.
That wasn't her.
You make a valid point. From this moment on, I will endeavor to the best of my ability to allay your fears.
Ah, you're too kind, Your Majesty.
Then, in the interest of allaying fears, there may be another matter I would like to discuss with you.
Oh?
Oh, yes? Speak up, then.
I would like, from this moment on, to let the colony elect their commander, of their own volition. And I don't mean just for appointing a successor after death, or for the purposes of reform. If they make their
democracy,
voices known, then I think I would gladly relinquish my position as commander this second.
What?
What brought this on?
Then, you wish to formally step down?
Well, I was always the consul's favorite plaything. I was a mere pawn, dancing to his whims, enacting his orders. But in coming to terms with my new life, I began to realize the qualities needed in a commander are very different nowadays.
Please don't belittle yourself, Xeon. You've worked so hard to get where you are.
Believe me, I've thought about this long and hard. About who really fits the role of a commander. It must be someone we all look up to. Someone with whom we can share our path.
Xeon.
While I do not object to your logic, Xeon, I hope you realize that our role is in essence naught but a figurehead. What that figurehead represents, however, is something only you can decide.
It's down to me.
A person is not shaped solely by their birthright or innate qualities. As long as you remain critical of who you are, whether you deserve the position or not has little relevance.
This crisis of conscience, you once experienced it as well, Your Majesty.
Of course. Everyone has their battles with self-doubt. How else does one grow as a person? If you remain true to yourself, then you have nothing to fear. In this rich tapestry of life, you must find the path that you are willing to weave.
I'll give it more thought then.
Very good. I look forward to hearing your answer.
Cool.
Melia must have had her share of hardship to talk about these things in such depth.
Maybe.
If she's ever stuck in a rut, I wonder if we'll be able to console her in the same way.
Hopefully.
Would she even want that?
Penny for your thoughts, Noah.
No, it's nothing. We should get going. We've got some traveling ahead of us.
Got one more place to go. The city. To the city.
Your Majesty.
Sorry to bother you. I'm sure you're rushed enough as it is. I'm here to discuss the speech you mentioned. Did I come at a bad time?
No, not at all. We've been stretching our necks every day, waiting to see if you'd turn up.
I too have been anxious to meet you. I'm sorry to have been a source of anguish for you this long.
It's all been for today. I don't consider any of it a waste. Now, on to the matter at hand. Rallying the troops. With the final battle with Mobius looming before us, we're doing our best to prepare. But we need more than just supplies. A battle to determine the fate of the world is hardly a light topic. Everyone's beside themselves with worry. Some poor souls have completely snapped. We're never gonna last in actual combat at this rate.
Yeah. Man, I still miss Shania.
I don't blame them. No matter how noble our cause, the fighting will cost us lives. We're caught between the future we desire and the present, which is ours to lose. It's a place beset on all sides by fear.
You got that right. Especially when there's no guarantee you're going to be coming home.
Even a brief address would do. Just as long as you speak to them somehow.
I understand. I don't know if I'll be able to get through to them, but I will try.
We'll be your guides while in the city. Make sure you don't lose your bearings.
That would be most appreciated.
Cool beans.
While we're here, would it bother you if I took a look around the city itself?
Please, be my guest. I think we'd all like that.
Maybe we could take her to Centrillo Parade. There's plenty of people around there.
No objections from me, but there are some rather, shall we say, ardent followers of the Queen up that way.
Oh.
If they get too insistent, you might need to give them a friendly nudge.
Oh yeah?
Please leave me alone. Millie has paparazzi in the fucking city? What the fuck?
Let's use this to get ahead.
Like, it was expected in, like, Alchemoth and shit back then, but... And maybe, like, some Kevis towns, but the city? The Kevis colonies, for
How long has it been since I last saw civilization?
That's a good question. Even I don't know. Head on up. Lots of people.
Now this is a far cry from the colonies and the castles. Here is a place where people can truly live, make a home.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw this place. All these different people I'd never seen before. Things of all shapes and sizes.
I wish I had been there to see your reaction. A shame.
See my mouth hanging open like a lummox. Not worth it.
You seem to take it all in your stride. None of this surprises you.
It's more that I'm assailed by old memories. Technologies of old are put into practice here. I feel the industry of those times.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Is that really you? Queen Melia?
Yes. I do go by that name.
I knew it! I knew it from the moment I laid eyes on you! You were something special.
Uh-oh.
Finally caught up.
Hey, old man, you're gonna give yourself a heart attack.
Well, thanks for your concern, but I'll decide when and how I'm going to pop my clogs. I've lived my whole life for this day. Heck, you all have, haven't you?
We have a crowd forming.
Of course we have.
You've returned to us at last, my queen. You really are as radiant as they say.
Hey, fancy a bite? You should come by my restaurant. Sample a few of the local dishes.
Nobody wants to see your seedy little bistro. She wants something memorable.
Oh, say that again, I dare you. If you hate my establishment so much, I'll be more than happy to bar you from it permanently.
All right, people. Don't shove. And stop arguing. We don't want to scare the Queen now.
Oh, my.
Come on now, this is getting excessive.
Oh, leave him. Everyone's been living for this moment.
It's always been my dream to see the true Queen come back to us. A lot of us die before we get the chance.
Yeah, but now it's actually happening. Before our very eyes. How can we possibly keep calm when a miracle is unfolding?
I am so grateful to you all, my people. I would like to express a few words of gratitude, if I may. It is a joy to see real human activity once again, after all these years. I see that you continue to remain strong.
Of course we do.
So they're all
got to protect what we love, right?
basically considered human.
That's right. I'm not resting these old bones so long as there's life.
I just realized that they're not like called Homs, High Entia.
We'll hold out for decades more if we have to.
We have our queen.
Not even the blades are separated.
Stand by her side.
With their strength behind us, Mobius won't stand a chance. Looks like that takes care of that.
Took me till post game to realize that.
Indeed.
Wow, decades plural. And here we are, happy enough if we can reach one.
The way I see it, you lot are far more incredible. You've achieved so much in so little time.
Huh? That's only natural, ain't it? Gotta get stuff done in the time you have. No way I could imagine having to fight for 40 or 50 years. Feels so snuffing far away.
Uni.
By the by, I'm not seeing the story spinner anywhere.
Story spinner?
He's this old guy who knows more about the city's history than anyone. He's like a walking encyclopedia.
Real curious bloke. Normally he'd jump at an opportunity like this.
Well, he's no spring turkin, though. If he hears he's missed his chance to meet Her Majesty, he might drop dead from the shock.
Heavens! Where might we find this person? I think we should pay him a visit.
What, really?
I'll bet it'd make his day. But are you sure?
I would like to try to meet him, if at all possible.
As you wish. It's your call.
You'll probably find him at Mittia Lookout. I hear it's one of his favourite spots.
Alright.
A walking encyclopedia, is he? Then we can expect an enlightening conversation.
What conversation are you expecting?
Oh wait, that's a war room. Oh well.
Let's use this to get ahead.
Oh wait, no. I think that's on a higher level. Yeah. You have to climb up there.
Oi, what's all the fuss? Whose funeral is it this time?
No one's. Maybe yours.
Nobody's, I should hope. We were just wondering if...
Oh, old Melly. Well, this can't be real, so somebody pinch me. What if it's actually my funeral? Then that would mean... Where the places have I ended up?
Yeah, this is Mittia Lookout in the city.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm told you have quite the wisdom. I was hoping to ask you a few things, if it doesn't bother you.
Oh, I get ya. The Queen herself is asking me personally to tell her a story. Now I know I'm dreaming. Hey, Ouroboros, kids. Give me a good wallop here, right on the kisser.
Sure thing.
What?
Have you gone quite mad?
Wait.
Lance? I didn't throw my weight into it.
Let's all calm down for a second and just talk sensibly, please.
Wait. Lance, what the fuck?
Oh, I see. A rousing speech for the city, eh?
He decked the old man.
What a stroke of luck. Even after that battering, I know I'll be content in the afterlife.
Oh, don't start. You were the one who asked us to.
Well, it seems life's worth living a little while longer. Don't want to disappoint old Queenie now, do I? Go on then. Ask away.
What do you know of Melia?
I've been wondering, when you first saw Melia, I kinda got the impression you knew more about her than you let on.
Of course I do. Have you seen the stacks of literature they've got here in the city? Packed to the rafters. There's passages on the true Queen, too. And you betcha these eyes have read them all back to front 20 times over.
So you know all about her?
Naturally, naturally. Here, I'll give you an example. It is a lesser-known fact that Her Majesty is squeamish about shiny bugs.
What? How can you possibly know that?
There was also a little morsel about how she found rainbow bugs particularly revolting. They're extinct now, but I reckon they're beasties about the size of your fist, whose bodily excretions make them glow and...
All right, enough. You don't need to go into such detail. The mere memory gives me goosebumps.
She's still scared of bugs.
Don't you worry, I've got plenty more tidbits like that up my sleeve.
We don't want to hear it. Look, I would tell you what I want to know.
Oh yeah, well, I'm all ears.
When you get to the age you are, after living for so many decades, you must have had to say goodbye to so many of your friends and stuff. Must be a lot of crap to deal with. So, how do you cope?
Aww.
Well, the pits is what it is. There are times when I wonder why I don't just curl up and die. But see,
bro,
life ain't all sunshine and roses. I think that's part and parcel of it.
So what? You just have to go on living in misery? You've got to be joking.
Uni, are you alright?
I don't think so.
I just want to know what it's all about. Growing old. There's folk out there who get to live so much longer than us, and they still choose to fight. It just feels like I'm always taking a back seat. Like I'm getting left behind. But I want to be there with you guys. Even if it's just in spirit.
Uni, I had no idea that was how you felt.
Yeah, sorry. Hard to put it into words, really.
Fair enough.
Even if those you once loved are no longer a part of this world, lonely as it is, and painful though the memories be, it is not wholly a tragic tale. For you can keep close to your heart your memories of those dear to you, and that is something to take pride in. That is what will give you strength. Admittedly, my life took a very different path to the likes of my companions here. But such are my thoughts.
Ah, never a true word was spoken. That's one for the ages. Where's my notepad?
The fact that you're worrying about us here and now, Uni, I don't think we'll ever forget that. Your feelings will transcend time.
I'd have to agree. So don't feel like you need to be doing anything special for us, Uni. It's reassuring enough just being the way you are.
Don't suppose you've got any tissues on you? Spark.
Banana, pull out your handkerchief.
Nobody is leaving you behind, Uni. If you ever feel distance between you, you need only speak out.
Wait, was this all just to tell me that?
That's about the size of it. good luck out there, young'uns.
Don't just pass it off as your own speech.
Say, Melly, would you mind if we shook hands?
He's straight up ignoring me.
I don't see why not.
Oh, you angel. Now I can shuffle off this mortal coil without regrets.
Bro.
Knowledgeable my arse.
Life's a cruel journey from one end to the other. You only get one chance to walk it. But if there's one thing that gives it all meaning, it's love.
That's very sweet.
That ain't something I have to teach you young folks, though. Your friends are lucky fellows.
Nice.
Monica said something like that too. Still doesn't make much sense to me though.
Well, love takes many forms. There are as many ways to show it as there are people.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we should probably be getting on.
Probably.
Till we meet again, story spinner.
Indeed, indeed. Safe travels to you, Your Majesty.
Got that one complete.
I think we've done the rounds here. Let's head back to the castle.
Sure. Wait, did we get Nia's quest? Oh, whoops. I should probably switch off that.
Leave the enemies to me.
Anyone else next? No. Does anyone still need to level up a tank? Other than Senna? Really? No. Oh, wait!
I'll protect you.
Big brain. Big brain. I can level it up to 20 now. Oh, right. I was gonna... Yeah, we didn't get Nia's quest, did we? Huh. Okay, I'll go check how to get that real quick. Give me a sec. Okay, I found it. I also took a small bite to eat. But that doesn't matter. We're continuing. So we were heading back to the castle. That's Agnes' castle. Fourth floor? Yeah.
Your Majesty! You've returned.
I trust it's been quiet in my absence.
Yes.
I see that you have calmed down.
Yes, I have realized. However fervent my loyalty, if I am ever the source of Her Highness's anguish, it does no good.
You think too deeply, Isel. 'Tis your mind's fiction.
Ah, I will rectify that.
I am sure you will.
How was your trip? And what of the world?
Mankind's follies. People never learn. Whatever the passage of fate may bring, we must never lose the spirit of defiance, lest we submit to injustice, as we once did.
Man.
Again. Why does she look so sad?
My friends and
they're
I,
pulling out that music.
We fought hard for all this. We staked our lives on this future. And if there's a chance to keep it that way, I too will be happy to sacrifice myself for this world.
Snuff that for a laugh. I hate that. You're the important one here.
Pardon?
It's true. It's something I noticed before. As befits a queen, you're always thinking about your subjects. But who thinks about what's best for you?
Seeing you suffer alone like this, none of us like it. It's too sad to think about. Losing you, that is. You're one of us.
Yeah, think about how much you always think of us. It's only fair if you let us do the same for you.
Nice.
I am speechless.
Melia, you are needed in this world. But you weren't born solely for the world's sake.
That may be so. However,
This music is hitting me heartstrings.
If you permit me, I'll gladly lend you my strength. Not because you are our queen, but because we're travelers in the here and now. So we should live.
Right now in the endless now, but, you know.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Alongside you all is the best.
You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that.
yes.
No.
You are right. How funny. Though wisdom is said to come with age,
oh.
teach me so much. If some things elude my grasp,
you didn't have to.
Your words show
there
me
was
that
no
there is
reason to do that.
More to life. They guide me when I run astray. Again and again.
Oh.
How fortunate I am to have you.
They're gonna do that with Neos too, I know it, and it's still gonna hurt.
Now that's more like it, girl.
Oh, man.
Melia, thank you. Thank you for always having believed in us.
That's one thing I would never doubt. Now we embark on our quests to create the future.
Yes, it's ours.
Dude. Okay. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. It can now reach level 20.
So that's how they're doing.
Okay, so there's other places we need to go for Nia's, so let's get her out.
I'll come with you, and we will build the future.
And let's go to the castle. Yeah. Steamrolled you? Oof. They didn't need to do that. They didn't need to remind us that they're all dead.
Gondor's face when she sees you.
Gondor.
They're gonna do the same for Nia. I fucking know it.
Oh, what do you plonkers want now?
Hey, come on. Don't be like that. We're just here to say hi.
Huh? What's that? You got time on your hands, have you? Huh? Why? If it isn't...
I believe this is the first time we speak directly, isn't it, Gondor?
This Nia has Poppy. She
Can
has Poppy
someone
and
tell me
the
what the
picture.
hell's going on? What's the Queen of Agnes doing
And
here?
potentially children.
Oh, hang on. I suppose we are in Agnes Castle right now. So, maybe it's not so weird to see you here. But what I don't get is, why does the Queen of Agnes seem to know about me?
That's... well, it's a long story. The Vandham name, and those that bear it, have a deep meaning for me.
Oh.
You mean my family?
Are we gonna learn about
In
that?
the past, we were saved by a man called Vandham. He taught us a lot about life, and what it was we were called to do.
I don't think Vandham ever had a
It's
kid,
no
though.
exaggeration to say that without him, there would be no me.
Huh? A real deep connection between Nia and Gondor's fan. Spooky.
The memories of it are all but lost now. These were events of the distant past.
Oh. More to the point. Seems you dags have gotten pretty used to chumming up with royalty. Like it's no big thing.
Well, Nia asked us to treat her that way. Like another one of the gang.
Come on, Gondor. Surely you more than anyone wouldn't expect us to mince our words around Nia.
That'd be nice. Maybe.
Wind your neck in, will ya? Nothing wrong with how I talk.
Oh, you're so bold and unabashed. I simply adore it.
I suppose I am.
I mean, you've passed through the conflict with the false queen, maintained order in the castle. There are a lot of things that came about because of your blood, sweat, and tears, Gondor.
Huh? Well, that's a real heck of a compliment. Too much for the likes of me, maybe.
Your match? I know it's short for Your Majesty, but is there really a casual way to call Your Majesty?
All I reckon we really did was set a few boundaries to stop things going daft. I don't have a clue about your Agnian folks, though.
You're just being humble, Gondor. Please, there's no need for it. It's not easy to earn people's trust, to maintain the balance. And you do all that while still remaining natural, unadulterated Gondor.
Yeah, probably likes that. What, you mad?
Oi! I'm basically an adult. I'm almost... forget it.
Gondor, you really soften up when you get a few kind words, don't you?
Huh? Who you calling soft?
I hope Agnes can count on your continued support.
I mean, what I'd really like to be saying right now is bite me. But since I got a real deal queen going to all the trouble of asking me, I guess I've got to at least consider the request a bit.
From the bottom of my heart, Thank you, Gondor. As the nominal lady of Agnes Castle, I bestow upon you my sincere admiration for fulfilling the...
Hey! Whoa! Enough already! It's like you want to make me squirm.
Ah, there's our Gondor.
Just shut up, will you? We're done talking about me, alright? You Ouroboros assholes, mind your own beeswax, alright? I better not hear you've been holding the Queen back. You're a real goofy bunch, aren't you? Just being around your counts as a hazard.
Pot calling the kettle black much there, Gondor love?
Gondor and Nia cursing at people when... That's 2. We have 2 more to go. The Forest region. That's the... Yeah, that's in the city. Oh, this Sophronius tree. Okay. Let's see this one. Ah!
Ah, the scent of Sophronia. This takes me back.
Takes you back?
This is also
You mean
from
you know what this
2.
is?
Yes, of course. Sophronia trees used to grow in the world that I came from, you see.
Huh? For real?
For real?
That's where Sophronia trees come from. Who'd have guessed?
That's not all. What you call the Urian Mountains came from my world too.
Whoa, seriously? I always thought they were funny-shaped mountains.
I mean, now they're mountains. Back then, they weren't so picturesque.
Are there more places like this? Stuff that we don't know the true origin of?
Actually, yes. In fact, I dare say, pretty much everywhere you've seen till now.
Makes sense. If you hadn't been here, we'd have just walked right past like it was no big thing.
I suppose it's good for you all to know about how things were in the old world.
Fair
Well,
enough.
now you've got all this new perspective, why not have a look back at the path you've already traced?
Looking back at where we came from. That could be a really valuable experience.
Yes. Please, give it some thought. The path that you're on now will lead you to the future that you've dreamed
There's
of.
a bunch of areas we found that are from 1 and 2. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I should show you guys. There's this one area in Erythia that I found. Where is it? Right here. Place of Heroes Rest. Now keep in mind, this area is in the Leftheria region. What was the Leftheria region combined with Aerith Sea. So, makes sense that there's going to be some locations from it. Here is one of them. Wait, what is that?
We've been spotted.
Okay. See that mountain? That was a living creature, yeah. Ow. Yeah, I'm curious to see what that was, because I have no idea. This is the Praetorium? No, this is not the Praetorium, my friend. This is Spirit Crucible Elpis. This is where we fought all the Adam clones, and it's where I love you and all you guys happened. Oh,
got a
materials.
rare
Fair enough.
doodah right here.
There's still stuff under. But yeah, that's one place we visited that I found. So it was like dug up from underground somehow. It's still it's a bit. It's seen better days, but yeah, that's what this is. This was that area from 2. Let's see. Pentelis region. Here? No. Green bottom? No. Pretty sure it's in the Pentelis region. Oh, yeah, I see it. Tower Camp. Most of the Titan is gone? Yeah. I mean, like, a third of Oriah is gone. So, oops.
Those empty ruins.
Yes, Nia? Ah, it's Martha. Right.
Nia? Everything all right?
Yeah, this was all Martha.
This place you call Mactha Wildwood. Do you know anything about all the ruins and things scattered around here?
No, to tell the truth.
I never paid them any mind, I guess. But now you mention them, they do seem pretty weird. Oh. Hey, is this also related to stuff from your old world, Nia?
Yes.
That's a good guess, Senna. Not quite right, but you aren't far off.
Please, explain.
All right, I will.
This was the
This is
original
probably
world.
something you ought to know about. I told you before about Ionios' creation, right? Well, what I'm about to talk about goes back much further into the past than that.
You mean when the worlds were one?
The people of that time had access to absolute power, using it to create and enjoy a flourishing civilization. But in the end, they started to fight each other for control over that very power. And because of that, the power became a calamity and ripped the world in two. What we're looking at now is the remnants of the destruction that humanity has wrought. So the true meaning of all this ruin is to stand as a monument to the history that created this world.
If you really think about it, we human beings are the cause of all of it.
I don't get it. Why fight till everything burns?
The answer is because they were afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of ending. All life, all civilizations and cultures, everything comes to an end in time. Of course, humans are part of the world too. We can't escape that rule either.
Yeah.
But people never stop looking for a way, even if it means going beyond the rules. Eternity. That's what they were searching for.
And that's basically how Mobius formed.
Eternity.
If the present moment carries on forever, then the end will never come. That's eternity. With that, the miserable decay that you're looking at now would never come to pass. I think you probably all know the rest of the story already. Why this world that we're in now is called Ionios, the realm of eternity.
Zed also wants eternity, just as the people did back then.
They're like...
But, I mean, even though they were longing for eternity...
Time-controlling Raiden Shogun.
To sacrifice so many lives to achieve it, it's not... It can't be right.
I agree. We might get hurt, and someday we'll be gone. But we have to keep moving forward in spite of all that. That's what it means to live, right, Nia?
Yes, exactly right. That must be clear to you all now. You should hold on to that vision of life. Cherish it as you go forward. Keep that in your heart so that you never repeat the mistakes of the past.
Got it. Nia's memories. New topic available. Let's discuss it.
I'm getting peckish. Do we have any snacks?
Nia's
Shall
memories.
we put our heads together on this?
Okay, so what we got next? Good question. Nia, anywhere you still want to go? Well, if you're asking me to choose, then I may have to ask your advice first. Sure? I hope we can give you a decent answer. In all the places you guys have been so far, was there ever a place where you could look at the sky up close, almost touch it? But what do you mean, close to the sky? I guess she means like, how have we ever been to the highest place in the world, right? The highest place? Have we? Maybe, maybe not. Is that where you'd like to go now, Nia? Yes, I mean, I don't have any really major reason for it, but just when you asked where I wanted to go, that was the first thing that popped into my head. What, the sky, you mean? Maybe. When I look at the sky, I just long to go back there. A sort of nostalgia. Well, if that's what you want, then why don't we try and find a high place for you? Oh, really? You're good with that? I'm cool with it. Anyway, it was me who brought up this whole where do you want to go chat in the first place. If there's a way up there, skyscraping place like... If there's a way up there skyscraping place like that, I'd love to check it out myself. You guys. Thank you so much. I guess I'm counting on you all over again. Let's find it together then. The place where we'll be close enough to touch the sky. Where would that be? World Tree? I don't think we can reach the World Tree, my guy. Can we?
Let's keep things on a tight loop.
The cavity. Oh! The sword! Yeah! Yeah, this is a sword. What she's thinking... Yeah. Probably thinking about the World Tree. But we get the sword instead. Oh yeah, I don't think I visited this area off screen. This is where City used to be. It's just a huge hole now. So that's kind of depressing, but we got a new area.
What good fortune.
That would be a dangerous foe.
Yeah, this is a very high level area. Be careful around here.
they just gave you the side eye.
I'm going straight towards those enemies. Nope, 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 nope. Uh-oh. Feathers are coming at me. Ow.
I'm sorry,
What?
everyone.
Wait. Oh, okay.
All under control.
Okay, I'm gonna play as a tank so that in case that happens again. Almost there.
Don't mistake bravado for courage.
A formidable opponent.
Nope. I'm out. Nope. Let me out. Ow. Dino Thunder. Ah! He has projectiles.
So valuable here.
Is it gonna kill me? Ow. That hurt a little bit. Up high.
Ah, such a blue sky. Though the world changes, no matter what form it may take, the sky up there, it stays the same. Thank you. I'm grateful to all of you. It's kind of you to indulge me like this.
No,
yeah.
It's fine. Don't forget, asking you along was our idea.
I'm pleased you all became Ouroboros. I'm glad that you did.
Neo, what's gotten into you? Why are you saying this now?
When this battle is over, the stationary worlds will move once again. When the worlds were divided, they knew nothing of each other. In the end, they'll be strangers once again. Perfectly ignorant. As will we.
Oh no.
Even so, I wanted to make a memory. The day when we part for good, it's coming. But still, I wanted us to share this moment. I wanted to feel that special connection, those ties that bind us together. Not just as your queen, but also as your friend.
Nia.
So just... thank you. In the end, it's up to you. My hope is invested in your future. You must defeat Zed and make a better world with your own hands.
Hey, that's not quite right.
Huh?
That better world. You'll be building it together with us, Nia.
You mean...
I mean, even if we do get separated, someday we'll see each other again. We want you with us, Nia, in that future. How could we not? We need you. Rather, please stay.
Oh.
Because the connection we share, Nia, that's something that can never be broken.
Mio.
Aww.
I mean, if that's the future that you want... No, let me try that again. That future, I'll share it with you. It's not just yours, it's our future we'll invest in. For that, we need this world to end. Until that time...
Yeah. We'll be by your side until then, Nia.
Aww. That's sweet. They didn't do the flashback thing with Nia. Okay, my heart is fine.
We're going up in the world.
Alright. That's all I wanted to do for now. Once I find more once I find more side quests for the heroes, I'll do those as I go along. And find those damn fucking items for Manana and Riku. But anyways, I'm gonna call it there.